We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Auburn Tigers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Ole Miss offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Rebels in the hurry-up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fighting off the defender.
Well, that bubble screen goes nowhere. You got to give the defender credit because he won at the point of attack, defeated the block. He was able to get to the ball carrier, get him down on the ground.
Punt is on its way. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. They'll run play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's dribbling. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Auburn offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to SMU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago, they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Brings up second down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field.
First down for the offense.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Howard. Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Finds a little space.
The return is
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Cobb. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Howard. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Looking to throw at Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Haas. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Haas. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. Looking for room at the 30. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. They'll give it to him again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Looking downfield, and time is running short. With the catch, it's Wallace. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in full of... He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And that's a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simmons. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Auburn 21, Ole Miss 3.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Caught in the backfield. It's dribbling. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Wallace. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll just down it right there. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll go to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs through the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Finding open areas. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Sweet cut there. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Stribling. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Cobb. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
They cough it up, dude. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Finding an escape route.
The return is brought down at the
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
First and 10.
Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down.
Second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Simmons. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
15. First down.
They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Robinson. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Pickup of 10.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Quarterback running on the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Third down coming.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 1.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
At the 14-yard line. And that's
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Ole Miss, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Taylor has it. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Man, that's always a bad feeling when you're holding your gap and then you turn around and all you see is the back of his jersey. The guy running down the field, chewing up all those yards.
And tell the truth, when defensive linemen go after him, do they really think they're going to catch him?
Absolutely not. I play defensive line.
The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's dribbling. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back on the option. The give. On the move at the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The give to the lone running back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. Can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The sure hands, it's Wallace. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.